Hello, I'm Dr. Josh Matthews, Principal at Lewisburg. I want to come to you today and talk with you a little bit about and give you some updates about some of the things that are happening at our school. We've had a wonderful 2 days. It's so great to see kids back in our hallways. I want to thank the parents for bringing your child here and allowing us to work with them for 2 hours this week. I want to thank all of our virtual academy parents and students who have came here and taken the iReady test. We understand that the iReady test is a little longer than we anticipated. It's our first time ever giving it, and so we were going off of what the company had told us, but it is a little longer test. And so we're going to have to bring some people back in and complete that testing, but please bear with us, and we will get that testing complete, and I promise you it'll be well worth your time to get that personalized learning platform established. There's a couple of other things that are going on, as you have seen on Facebook and as you have seen on Twitter and maybe the news. The governor yesterday at about 4 o'clock sent out an amendment, additional recommendations to the Safe at Schools document that was originally delivered this summer. In that document, the major change was that we are required to wear our mask at all times in the school building. This is a little different than what it was at the very start, because at the very first, over the summer, the document read that we were required to wear a mask in the school building unless we could get the 6-foot social distancing. We now are required to wear that mask whether or not we have that 6 foot of social distancing. We will change a few things on our end because of that recommendation. We are allowed to have them take their mask down if we're outside. So we will take frequent mask breaks, and we will allow them time outside to be able to get the 6 foot of social distancing and be able to take that mask down. We will also utilize the Bird Whistle Family Outdoor Classroom. I think that's going to be really important. Our technology department is helping us get internet out there to where we have a great internet connection. And so we're going to utilize that outdoor classroom. In that classroom, if we can get 6 foot of distancing, the students would not have to wear their mask. Of course, they don't have to wear it if they are eating or drinking. So we will change a little bit. Not a whole lot. It's not going to affect us a whole lot, but we will change a little bit to ensure that the students have frequent mask breaks outside in accordance with the Safe at Schools document that was released yesterday at 4 o'clock. And we will outside make sure that we maintain that 6 foot of distancing. The other thing that I wanted to talk with you about is technology. I understand that sometimes it can be frustrating. I know that some of you have had a hard time logging on to the platforms or logging on to your Chromebook. When you submit a ticket, we have to, or when you tell one of our teachers there's a problem, we have to go and submit a ticket. Technology department, they change the password and then notify us that the password's changed. Then we have to call you. There's a lot of steps and there's a process. It's frustrating at times for us. I know it's frustrating for you, but please bear with us. This is not the easiest thing to do, but we're going to get everybody logged on. One of the reasons that I have encouraged our staff not to put a lot of heavy content the first 8 days. Take this opportunity to get to know the kids. Take this opportunity to get them logged on, to get them comfortable with the platforms. Help our parents be comfortable with the platforms. That's our biggest goal this first 8 days, because we don't want students falling behind because they are working to get their password. So we've got a little time. Just keep working with us. We're going to get these passwords reset. But our technology department is offering a great service. Tomorrow, they are going to have office hours where you can call directly to the technology department and they are going to get you logged on. Please, please, please take advantage of this. If you're having trouble with your password, if you can't get on, please call this number. We're going to put that out on Facebook. We're going to have it on our school webpage. We'll have it on Twitter if you're on Twitter. But please take that opportunity to call them. Take that opportunity to get that password changed, to have that direct line to them. It's going to be quicker. It's going to be easier. So take advantage of them doing the office hours tomorrow. If you can't find the number on Facebook or Twitter, call our front office. We'll have the number. We'll give it to you, and you can call them. Look, I'm going to tell you, this is not easy at times. And there's little hills, and there's some setbacks, and there's some frustrations, and we're working really, really hard. We're doing something that a lot of schools are not doing. We are trying to have learning pods for all of our virtual students so that one of our staff members has 2 hours of contact with that student every week. That's hard. That's hard to set up. It's hard to manage at times. And so bear with us. Sometimes we call twice and because we didn't know somebody else called, we make mistakes. But it's going to be really important that you bear with us and that you give us a little grace during this time. We've had so many wonderful comments, so many parents giving us words of encouragement. I can't tell you how much that means, because our teachers and our staff, they're working long days, 14-hour days, to try to ensure that your student is getting the best learning environment, the best learning opportunity possible. So stay with us. I promise you we're going to get it. I promise you it's going to be great when we do. Not a lot of people brought the number of students we have brought in this week that are in-person students. We've already had contact with the vast majority of them. We still got a few days left. The other ones are coming. And not a lot of people are doing that. We're doing it because it's best for kids. We're not doing it because it's the easiest thing to do, but we do believe it's best for kids, and we appreciate you all partnering with us and giving us some grace as we go through this thing. The last thing I do want to say is we start hybrid schedule on September 9th. It's going to be so important that as a parent, as a partner in this, that we ensure the students are doing everything they are supposed to do on their off days. So for example, on Monday, that student will come to school, they'll learn. On Tuesday, they're going to have work to do. They're going to be doing practice of things that they did on Monday. They're going to be doing their learning platform. They're going to be maybe doing a little pre-work for the Wednesday class. If they don't do that, then we're not going to be able to move forward very quickly. So they've got to do the pre-work. They've got to do the practice. They've got to do the learning platforms. They've got to do that at home so that we can maximize the time we have with them at school. So I'm imploring you to please be a partner with us, to please stand with us, to please make sure that they're getting their work done whenever they're at home so that we can maximize the instructional time that we have with them. I can't tell you how much I appreciate all the things that you're doing. I know it's a huge sacrifice for you all, and we're here to help. If you have problems, if you have concerns, reach out. Please email me. I would love, I love to communicate. I love to try to help. We're going to do everything that we possibly can to help. Show us some grace at times. We're going to need it. And we're trying to, on our end, show grace as well and understand that this is a very hard time for everyone. If you have any questions about what was on the video today, send me an email. Be glad to answer those as well. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.